Hi, good evening. My name is Daniel Diaz. I'm just going to review the final case study. It's based on Sir Shackleton's expedition. So they were asking, or right here, part of this case study, 2 to 5 key problems and why these problems existed, how did they impact the expedition, and who was responsible. Um, First and foremost, I came up with two, which was that Sir Shackleton he went to the Weddell Sea, and he was told not to because it was hard to navigate. It was an ice shelf essentially, and that his it's really not the most opportune time to try to navigate through there. And the second thing was failing to know that the Endurance was not built for navigating through ice. I believe that ship they bought from Belgium. It was built in Belgium, and it wasn't made for that type of expeditions. The ship eventually sank, which was the impact from that. And Sir Shackleton was responsible since he was the leader of the expedition. He should have done, the more thorough preparation, so he could have successfully done this expedition. And then they wanted us to brainstorm solutions or changes and consider course readings and outside experience. I felt that Sir Shackleton should have accounted for the ice that he most likely would have encountered while on this expedition to the Antarctic. And he should have considered using a ship that was built for these specific conditions. Another thing that I want to elaborate on was that his crew was weak. They were living off pretty much protein and meat. They didn't really have carbohydrates. So I believe that if he would have accounted for this and would have had more grains or breads or carbohydrates in general, that the crew would have had the energy to make it through this expedition. And then finally, did Sir Shackleton fail? Consider the social change model of leadership and the 7 S's. So I just came up with, I believe that if you're talking about the expedition, yes, he didn't go through with the expedition that he was supposed to go through with. In that regards, he did fail. If you're talking about like his leadership, I felt that he had good leadership. He wasn't a good expedition planner, at least on this expedition. I believe that Sir Shackleton succeeded in regards to his leadership skills because he even though the expedition itself was a failure, he was able to safely navigate his entire crew, to safety while demonstrating how to incorrectly prepare for an expedition. So I think like when I was doing my research on this, he was able to like rally his men and inspire them and be in the trenches with them. So as far as being a leader, he was a good leader. It's just he really planned poorly for this expedition. Thank you for listening to me.